Imagine a sterile hospital room, bathed in the cool glow of fluorescent lights. The air hums with the nervous energy of anticipation, a universal symphony played out in delivery rooms around the world. For David and Sarah, a couple whose lives seemed to perfectly align, successful careers, a beautiful home, and a love that had deepened with every passing year. This moment was the crescendo. They were about to meet their twins, a boy and a girl, the culmination of dreams whispered on countless quiet evenings. David, a CEO whose professional life was defined by calculated decisions and strategic foresight, was uncharacteristically undone by emotion. He held Sarah's hand, his thumb tracing absent-mindedly over her knuckles, his gaze fixed on the doors where their future was about to emerge. The first cry pierced the silence, a fragile declaration of life. Then another. Two tiny bundles, swaddled in soft blankets, were presented to them. Sarah, tears streaming down her face, reached out for her son, a perfect miniature of David. And then, the nurse gently placed the second baby, a girl, into David's arms. His breath hitched. The world seemed to tilt. His son, nestled in Sarah's embrace, had fair skin, a dusting of light hair. His daughter, however, was born with dark skin, her tiny curls a rich, dark brown. A sudden, jarring silence fell over the room. The celebratory whispers died down. Curious glances flickered from the babies to David and Sarah, then back again. It wasn't judgment, not yet, but a raw, human reaction to the truly inexplicable. David, a man used to having all the answers, felt a profound confusion wash over him. This wasn't in the birthing books. This wasn't in the perfect picture he'd painted in his mind. The nurses exchanged uneasy looks, their professionalism momentarily eclipsed by surprise. David's grip on his daughter instinctively tightened, not in rejection, but in a surge of protective bewilderment. Stay with us as we unpack this remarkable story and the science behind it. The silence in the delivery room was deafening, but it was quickly broken by a flurry of whispers and curious glances, a stark contrast to the quiet joy that usually fills such a sacred space. What if the very fabric of genetics holds secrets more astonishing than we ever imagined? The hushed whispers in the delivery room grew, a low murmur of speculation that pricked at the edges of Sarah's fragile new mother euphoria. David, still cradling his daughter, felt a knot of bewilderment in his stomach. He loved both his children equally, fiercely, but the stark visual difference was undeniable, and the silent questions from the staff were palpable. Just as the tension in the room seemed to solidify, a calm, authoritative voice cut through the air. Perhaps I can offer some clarity. Stepping forward was Dr. Eleanor Vance, a geneticist with a serene demeanor and eyes that seemed to hold a vast understanding of the intricate dance of DNA. Dr. Vance, who had been on call for a separate case, had overheard the commotion and, with her keen professional intuition, sensed a unique teachable moment. She approached the family, her presence radiating a quiet confidence that immediately began to soothe the frayed nerves in the room. "Congratulations, David and Sarah," she said, her voice gentle yet firm. "This is a truly extraordinary and beautiful occurrence, though perhaps a little surprising." She then turned to the curious onlookers. "What we're witnessing here is a rare but entirely natural phenomenon. While less common, it's not unheard of for fraternal twins to have different skin tones, especially when the parents themselves have mixed ancestry or a more diverse genetic background." Dr. Vance explained that twins can be either identical, developing from a single fertilized egg, or fraternal, developing from two separate eggs, each fertilized by a different sperm. David and Sarah's twins were fraternal. In fraternal twins, she elaborated, each baby inherits a unique set of genes from both parents. Skin color, like many other physical traits, is determined by multiple genes, not just one. It's a complex interplay. Sometimes, a child might inherit a combination of genes that results in a lighter or darker complexion than their siblings, or even their parents. Think of it like shuffling a deck of cards. Each hand is unique, even though they come from the same deck. She then touched upon a fascinating, rarer possibility called superfecundation, where two eggs are fertilized by sperm from two different acts of intercourse, even if they occur within a short period. This, she clarified, was extremely rare and less likely to be the explanation here, but she included it to illustrate the vast possibilities within genetics. In David and Sarah's case, Dr. Vance continued, it simply means that each of these beautiful babies inherited a different combination of the melanin-producing genes from both of you. It's a stunning testament to the incredible diversity encoded within our very DNA. There is nothing to be concerned about medically. Both children are perfectly healthy and vibrant. As Dr. Vance spoke, the atmosphere in the room shifted. The initial shock slowly gave way to intellectual curiosity and then, for David and Sarah, a profound sense of relief. Sarah, though still a little weak, smiled, a genuine smile that reached her eyes. David, looking at his daughter, saw not a mystery, but a miracle. His understanding deepened, and the initial wave of bewilderment was replaced by an even stronger surge of unconditional love. Before we reveal how David reacted, let's understand the fascinating science that made this possible, a science that challenges our conventional understanding of twin births. Share this with someone who loves a good scientific mystery. With the scientific explanation bringing a wave of understanding, the focus then turned to David, the CEO, whose next move would define this moment for everyone present. In the face of the truly unexpected, true character shines through. The scientific explanation had calmed the murmurs, replacing confusion with understanding. But the quiet anticipation remained, fixed on David. He was a CEO, a man known for his decisive nature, his ability to navigate complex situations with a clear head. What would he do now, faced with such a personal, unexpected twist? Everyone held their breath, wondering. David looked down at the tiny face nestled against his chest. His daughter, her dark skin, her hair a rich brown, felt soft against his cheek. He looked at Sarah, her eyes still a little wide with wonder, and then at his son, peacefully asleep in her arms. In that moment, the scientific explanations, the curious glances, the lingering questions, all faded into insignificance. All he saw were his children. Then, David did something that truly shocked everyone. He didn't offer a hesitant glance or a moment of contemplation. Instead, a profound smile spread across his face, not a polite one, but a genuine, heart-soaring expression of pure joy. He gently leaned down and kissed his daughter's forehead, then held her closer, nuzzling his face in her soft blanket. "Hello, my beautiful girl," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "You are absolutely perfect." He then looked up, his eyes meeting those of the nurses and doctors who had been silently observing. There was no apology in his gaze, no explanation, only an overwhelming sense of pride and love. "They are both perfect," he stated, his voice clear and resonant, encompassing both his children in his loving declaration. He then carefully swapped babies with Sarah, cradling his son for a moment, then returning his daughter to her mother's arms, his touch equally tender for both. The atmosphere in the room transformed instantly. The last vestiges of awkwardness dissipated like mist. A collective sigh of relief, unbidden and almost inaudible, swept through the staff. Nurses, who had moments before been exchanging uncertain glances, now smiled, their eyes welling up with genuine warmth. The doctor who had delivered the twins gave David a respectful nod, a silent acknowledgement of his profound and beautiful reaction. David's actions spoke volumes, not of tolerance or acceptance, but of pure, unconditional love. He didn't just accept the difference. He embraced it fully, unequivocally. It was a powerful, unscripted moment, a testament to a father's bond that transcends any superficial characteristic. His next action, however, was not what anyone expected, and it would leave an indelible mark on everyone present. What would you do in David's shoes? Let us know in the comments. David's actions spoke volumes, transforming a potentially awkward situation into a powerful testament to unconditional love and setting the stage for a broader conversation about acceptance. Sometimes the most profound lessons are learned not from what we see, but from how we choose to see. The ripple effect of David's immediate, unconditional love spread beyond the delivery room. The story of the CEO and his unexpectedly diverse twins became a quiet legend in the hospital, a beacon of simple truth in a world often too quick to categorize and judge. Nurses would recount the moment to new interns, a gentle reminder of the human element in their work. Doctors, often focused on diagnostics and procedures, found themselves reflecting on the profound emotional intelligence displayed by a new father. This wasn't about erasing differences. It was about celebrating them. It was about understanding that while genetics might create unique expressions, love knows no boundaries. It was a subtle yet powerful message. What truly connects us is not shared appearance, but shared humanity and the depth of our capacity to love without condition. David and Sarah welcomed their children into a home overflowing with love, their family unit a vibrant tapestry of shared genes and unique expressions. They never treated their children differently based on their skin tones. Instead, they fostered an environment where individuality was cherished and where both children understood they were equally loved, equally valued, and equally perfect. Their home became a testament to the idea that beauty lies in variety and strength in diversity. Their story, though deeply personal, resonated with a universal truth. In a world that often struggles with prejudice and division, the simplest act of unconditional acceptance can be the most revolutionary. It's a quiet challenge to our preconceived notions, urging us to look beyond the surface and connect with the heart. While this story is unique to David and Sarah, the message it carries of seeing past appearances and embracing true connection is one that resonates deeply with all of us, no matter where we come from. If this story touched your heart, give this video a like. The powerful lesson learned in that delivery room extends far beyond one family, offering us a gentle but firm reminder of what truly matters in a world often too quick to judge. Some stories aren't just moments. They become blueprints for a better way of living. David and Sarah's twins, now vibrant and spirited toddlers, are growing up in a home where love is the only lens through which the world is viewed. Their differences are not ignored, but celebrated, a part of their unique and beautiful identities. Their parents, through their actions, have quietly built a legacy, a testament to the strength found in diversity and the boundless nature of the human heart. This story, born from a surprising moment in a delivery room, offers us a gentle solution to many of life's complexities. It reminds us that true connection isn't about finding sameness, but about embracing difference. It's about looking at another human being, regardless of their background, their appearance, or their beliefs, and recognizing the shared spark of humanity within them. It's about choosing love over judgment, understanding over ignorance, and acceptance over fear. The CEO, who once navigated boardrooms with strategic precision, found his greatest lesson in the soft cries of his newborn daughters. He learned that the most powerful decisions are often those made with the heart, not just the mind. And in doing so, he showed us all a path forward, a quiet but firm reminder that while life may present us with unexpected twists, our response, rooted in love and understanding, is always within our control. If this story moved you, we encourage you to watch our next video where we explore more inspiring, true stories of families who defied expectations and built legacies of love against all odds. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it.